Is it better to have tile or carpet? We're going to answer that question in the episode coming up right now. So is it better to have tile or carpet? Is it about price? Is it about quality? Or is it about something else entirely? Yes, it's really not about price. But I went ahead and did the research on prices for carpet and tile. And then I went ahead and threw in vinyl just for the heck of it, because that's become my choice of choices over the recent years. That product's become stellar. And this is what I found out about price. It's neither here nor there. You know, they're all about in the same branch, especially at the cheapest level. You know, under $1, you don't find much. You know, 57 cents, 67 cents, 77 cents, it's really not enough to even debate over. You have to find something you want. Here's the problem. It shouldn't be about how much does this cost more than the other thing, because they both cost about the same. The question is, which one's better for the strategy I'm fixing to employ? What's better for this kind of house? So we have the strategy and we have the house. So let's start with the specific strategy that you're using. If you're going to fix up a house and sell it, then it really doesn't matter, because it just needs to look good until you sell the house, and then it doesn't matter. It always makes me shudder when I talk like that, because quality does matter to me, and I don't want to just produce pure crap and then sell it to someone and go, oh, it's their problem now. I really like to put some kind of quality or thought, but you're also selling to a certain kind of customer at a certain kind of price. There are durable and dependable and good-looking products at very reasonable prices, and you don't have to go the cheapest of the cheap of the cheap to get there. So again, if you're just going to fix up the house and sell it, that's one thing. But if you're going to be a landlord, you're going to buy this house and you're going to hold it and you're going to put tenants in it and you're going to own this house for year after year after year, tenant after tenant after tenant, you're going to have to put something in there that's durable. And durable isn't always cheap. So you could go through these pricing comparisons all you want to. At the end of the day, if you're a landlord, you better skip cheap and you better go with durable and good looking. Instead of carpet, you'll want to use a tile or a vinyl. And when I say vinyl, it used to be like that rollout vinyl that you glued down. But now they have tongue and groove, interlocking tiles. They're planks. They look like wood floors. You know, they have 4 inches, 6 inches wide, 24, 28, 36 inches long. They're planks, like wood floors. This industry's come a long way. Flooring is incredible, the things they're doing. And some of the vinyl that they use is almost indestructible, okay? Even if you get the highest grade carpet on the planet, it's probably going to get torn up at least by the second tenant. It's really hard to find tenants that have a level of give a damn that's going to keep your carpet around for more than 1 or 2 years. On tile or vinyl, on the other hand, it can go for a decade, and maybe you just have to refinish the tile or patch or fix some of the vinyl. So that's your strategy that we were talking about. But now let's talk about the house. What if the house has some obvious demands or is whispering something in your ear? For example, if you have a house on a concrete slab that's brand new and there's just had carpet on it, and so when you peel back the carpet, it's just a smooth concrete, that's one thing. But what if this house is a pier and beam house and it's got plywood floors and it's a little out of level in places? You can't put regular ceramic tile on that, because it's not level, it's not right, and it may still be settling some. And if you put real ceramic tile with real grout, all that's going to happen is these tiles are going to pop up or they're going to crack, because that foundation is not suited for that. Now, you go back to the smooth, nice concrete slab house. Yeah, you could put ceramic tile on that, but not on this plywood kind of shifting pier and beam house. No. On that house, you probably might even have to go with carpet, because the carpet's real forgiving. You might even be able to go with that glue down linoleum because it's more forgiving and you can just patch pieces of it, if you need to. But that's the other thing. You have to think about the house and what does the house say that it needs, along with your strategy, and what does your strategy really require. These are thought processes that a lot of investors don't learn until they go, oh, that cost me a lot of money. I put in that, $3,000 worth of carpet. My tenant was a bad tenant. They only stayed for 6 months. And now $3,000 worth of carpet isn't worth a nickel. That's how you learn these kind of lessons from the School of Hard Knocks. I hope that was helpful, and before I get to that tip of the day, I want you to slow down a second, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the share button, and go ahead and subscribe. All right, here we go with the tip of the day. On carpet, this tip may not work, but on the rest of the flooring choices that you have, it'll definitely work, and you might want to pay attention to this. No matter what you choose, what kind of tile, what kind of vinyl, make sure you put some extra in the attic. You'll be glad you did. Go ahead and spend the money on an extra box or an extra 24 tiles and put it in the attic. Do it religiously on every house that you do so that you always know every house has an extra set of something upstairs in the attic. That way, when it's time to patch something or when your buyer needs to do some work, you can inform them that you've blessed them with some exact tiles from the exact batch that matches the exact flooring that they have is right up there, and if they ever have any problems or need to replace a tile or 2 or 4, they've got something to get that matches perfectly. So this is what I want you to do right now. Click on this link, 1000houses.com/free-stuff, and get a free copy of my book. All I ask is that you pay $7 worth shipping and handling. I'm also going to send you a digitally downloadable webinar that'll be in your hands in a split second. That webinar is called Owner Financing 101, and inside that tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how I've used other people's money to create giant wealth, seller financing my buyers, and letting them in my house with a down payment and a 30-year note that they owe to yours truly. It's a tremendous learning experience, and it's very simple. I talk in layman terms and the ABCs and give you some real numbers that are easy to follow along. You'll think to yourself, no wonder that guy's done so many houses. Look at this model. All right, this is Mitch Stephen, and I'll see you in the next episode.